As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. A much-anticipated game now upcoming with San Francisco and St. Louis.
I'll tell you what, these Rams and Niners are really like to go at it.
Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Vinatieri looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He'll return this one. From the 10. Poole is able to get it to the 30-yard line. A much-anticipated matchup, John, is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Takes on one of the top defenses in the league.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Al. If this defensive line can get some penetration early, especially from the weak side, I think they're going to have a chance to get some sacks and hurry the passer. You can't let the quarterback set up back there or this guy will just tear you apart. When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
The 49ers line up in the bunch formation. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And Davis comes up to make the play. At the 46. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
It's 1st and 10. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on 1st down. Throws it. Bailey has it.
Not only is Champ Bailey one of the better cover guys in the league, but he's also a very good tackler who can tackle guys in the open field and turn everything to the inside to run support.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 48. He tucks it away. Lewis records the tackle at the 46-yard line.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
Ball on the 46-yard line. With the throw, complete to the running back. Tupu stops him at the 27.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
He'll pass on 1st down. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Plummer is there on the stop at the 6-yard line. They get 20 yards there, and it's 1st and goal.
All right, you made it this far. Now pound the ball into the end zone.
It's 1st and goal at the 6. Nickelback in this time. Drops back, closing in. He's going to run, and he gets in there. Touchdown.
Let me show you how they got in on that. The quarterback drops back to pass, doesn't see anyone open. So he takes off for the end zone, and nobody even really gets a hit on him.
The point after is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
The kick should be returnable. From the 10-yard line.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
1st and 10. The Rams come out in a 4-3. The blitz is on. With the throw, knocked away. He had the coverage on the play. The Rams line up in a 4-3. On the ground. Nice play fake. Deep throw. Drops the interception. Lamb was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Dawkins is there on the coverage. Folger will work out of the shotgun. Throws it. Dumps this one off to his left. Breaking free. Hill comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line.
The blockers are an important part of the successful screenplay. They fake their block, then they pull out of there, and they set up a wall, giving the guy in the backfield a chance to pick and choose his lane.
He shakes the defender. Dawkins is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. Ball at about midfield. Lewis, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Pierce makes the tackle at the 48. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
The Rams with a four-man front. Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handle. Throwing. Wide receiver has it. Poole takes him down at the 37. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
The backs are lined up in an eye. He tucks it away. Play action. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Dawkins comes up to make the play at the 16. Eighth play of this drive. They're in the red zone. So at the end of one, the score is 7-0. Rams. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. And this is the eighth play of this drive. In field goal range now. So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. Robert is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 11-yard line.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
And this is the ninth play of this drive. They're inside the 15. They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Brown is there on the stop at the 12.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
The rush is on. Throwing. Receiver has it. Pierce comes up to make the play at the 4.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, so is the catch.
Toss play to the right, and they'll score. Touchdown.
And here you have the offense hold everyone up, and you just scoot around the corner and score. Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. If he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
Jason Hansen comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The extra point attempt is good. First possession capped off by the touchdown, John.
It seems like they do this kind of thing every time I see them play. They like to start things off quickly on offense, then let the running game control the clock in the second half once they've established the lead.
This one is handled by Stallworth. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. Going to the air on a first down. Rolling out to his right with the pass right to the back. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big. Throw this one to your halfback. Get it to him early and let him make some moves.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Give it to the halfback. Great fake. Pressure coming. Open field, and he's going to run. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's a good play by the defensive unit. They let the play develop, and they were right there to bring him down when he decided to run.
Young from the shotgun. Rolls left. Pressure. Throws on the run. Pass ball's incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, dump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it. When you have guys with speed that can get open downfield, it gives you the ability to run long pass patterns. But it all begins with the offensive line, because they're going to have to hold their blocks a little longer because it takes more time for the play to develop.
Receiver running and breaks free. The pass goes for a touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 14-7. Rams. Vinatieri in to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 6-yard line.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
We're just about down to 1 minute. The Rams with a 4-man front. Mealy comes in motion. Under pressure with the throw. Thrown behind and caught. The 40. Midfield. The 40. The 30. Dawkins takes him down at the 22.
He's one of those guys that is extremely dangerous in the open field. He's always thinking 2 and 3 moves ahead. Defense better make sure they know exactly where he is on each and every play. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. It doesn't let them get the right personnel in there.
Is there for the tackle at the 10.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
10 yards away from the end zone. The backs are lined up in a 9. Dropping back. Lobs one into the end zone. And he's there to bring it in. San Francisco will stop it there. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half.
I think this is where you bring in one of the 2 tight ends. Heck, maybe even 3. And you try and find one of them open for the score.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Throwing to the end zone and trying to score before halftime. They get it in through the air. Quick connection for the score. Jason Hansen will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Nice kick and returnable from the 11-yard line. Missing tackle. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Ball on their own 30. The 49ers come out in a nickel pack. He'll pass on first down. Rosen, complete to the running back. Tupu comes up to make the play at the 45.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from it.
Bush might be the target again after what he did with his last catch. The 49ers come out in a dime package. Looking long down the right side of the field. It's batted away. Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it. Only one man in the backfield. Looking upfield. Play action. Going for the deep man. Picked off. It's intercepted.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And we let that one go. The lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Bolger sends a man in motion. To carry it, Davis is there for the tackle at the 27. 2nd and 10. The Rams come out in a 4-3. At halftime, San Francisco 14, St. Louis 14. Miller will be kicking off. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 8. Stallworth takes this one back to the 23. 1st and 10. The Rams come out of the bunch formation. Off his back foot. This one falls incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
I don't think that guy could hit the water if he fell out of the boat.
Young with split backs. Drops back. Throwing. Leading pass to the back. Semino is there on the stop at the 37.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. They'll bring the blitz. Fires this one deep. Here's Tip.
This guy throws one of the best deep balls in the league. He delivers it with touch, and he has the ability to drop it right on the receiver's outside shoulder on those deep patterns. Nice job by the defender to stay with the coverage.
This was his intended target. That one started off poorly and only got worse.
That defensive line did a better job than the offensive line, and that's how they were able to get penetration to stop that play in the backfield.
Only one man back. Here they come. Closing in. Throws on the move. Just can't find a way to bring that one in.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for passes underneath, while allowing the running game to take advantage of a little more room at the line of scrimmage.
Colquitt comes into the game for the punt. Poole is the deep return man. He signals for a fair catch. It's 1st and 10. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Mealy moves in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Just won't go down. Sheds the back. Number 50 makes the tackle at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 28. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. Lewis paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 3rd and a deuce. Out of the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Fakes the handoff with the throw. The 40. Tyron Poole brought him down for his 3rd tackle. They convert for the 1st down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Cody is there on the stop at the 45. Lewis paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 45. Hand it off. Breaks free of the defender. Reed is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Lewis running hard, going right through the arm tackles. 3rd and short. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Haley is there on the stop at the 32. They pick up 14 yards on 3rd down. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Rams come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Tyron Poole was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet. Pack didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Right to the wide receiver. Davis brings him down at the 26. Bolden makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Great game so far. After 3 quarters, it's all tied up. San Francisco, 14. St. Louis, 14. The 49ers start the 4th quarter in field goal range, but clearly looking for a touchdown in this spot. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Looking to break the tie. Going to the end zone, trying to break the tie.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
It's good. San Francisco has finally pushed in front here in the final period.
Yeah, they've hung in there and they kept battling. That's what it's all about. Now they just have to hold on to this momentum.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. This one is handled by Stallworth. He wasn't able to make anything happen on that return.
This special teams coverage came swarming down on him, and he had nowhere to hide.
The count. Mark Semino stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. Ball on their own 17. Only 1 man back. A little misdirection. Records the tackle at the 18.
The defensive line has been getting good penetration. They've done a great job of shutting down this running game.
2-minute warning coming up. The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He has it. The 30. Bullets comes up to make the play at the 42.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
The counterplay. The 40. The 30. Running with a lot of room in front. The 10. Touchdown, Rams. And he didn't look back. Pure speed.
Now with his speed, you better swarm him. You have to get a whole bunch of guys on him and get him to the ground. It's easier said than done. That's what they got to try and do, and they got to do it better than that.
Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Coming into this one, I thought it might go right down to the very end. This is where you got to dig in on defense and put the thing away.
It's on its way. From the 18-yard line.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
A little over a minute left. Throwing. He can't stay in bounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Lang was the intended receiver on that play. Out of the shotgun. Bolger with a man in motion. Dropping back. Pressure.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Bolger stops the clock with that timeout.
That kind of thing always makes me shake my head. What was the guy thinking? A short pass reception like that, will never get you the yardage you need to move past the first down marker.
Even though it's 4th and long here, they're going to go for it. Deep throw. Knocked away. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
Bush, the lone back, gets the toss to the right. They're going to spot this one at the 32, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Just over a minute still to go. Toss play to the left. Grant is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
To get the first down, they have to get it to the 21. The 49ers line up in the quarter defense. Throwing right to the back. Looks wide. Loses the defender. Poole is there on the stop. Tremendous run after the catch by Bush.
And that's what can happen when you have that kind of speed out there. You can take something short and turn it into something long.
Give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Rams. They get it in on the ground and extend their lead.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. We let that one go. The lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The point after is good. That touchdown should put this one out of reach. With just over a minute to play, it's a 2-possession game. Adam Vinatieri comes in to kick off. They'll return this one. From the 10-yard line. Poole takes this one back to the 21. 1st and 10. Only one man back. Hackett comes in motion. Rolls right. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
The Rams come out in the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Folger out of the gun. Under pressure and sack. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. You got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
The offense turns the ball over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
This one at the 1. So that tackle now gives him 4. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Looking to the goal line. Douglas is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 1-yard line. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. It's 2nd and goal at the 1. Can he get there? Edwards comes up to make the play at the 1-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line when they never recovered.
With a counterplay. Touchdown, Rams. Bush runs it in for the 3rd time. What a day for him.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after. point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 35-17. Rams. Should be a return here. From the 15-yard line. So this could be the last play of the game. Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over. Deep throw. Incomplete pass. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is St. Louis 35, San Francisco 17.